It looks like temperatures will be kind of cooling off into the lower 90s and mid to upper 80s. Adrian?
Hooked us up.
All right, 7:47. I got the guys over here. We're just chatting it up ahead of this big ball game at the River Cats. They're going to be having Military Appreciation Day, and sponsoring that outing is Bell Brothers Heating and Air. You probably remember them from the commercials, along with Ma. We're talking a little bit with Kenny and Jerry Bell alongside veteran Ed Vandiver. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So I was asking a little bit in the commercial break about how you guys all got together, because Bell Brothers does participate in a lot of community-sponsored events, but Veterans Day, a lot of people honor the veterans there. Memorial Day, we honor those whose lives have been lost, and disabled veterans, right, Ed?
Correct.
So you are a disabled veteran. What would you like people to know about this big day at the ballpark?
Well, first of all, I'd like them to know how grateful disabled American veterans are that they're sponsoring this event, and we appreciate very much everything that everyone does on behalf of our heroes that have been wounded. We have 1.2 million disabled American veteran members nationally, and over 100,000 in the state of California, 30,000 of which are returning Iraq, Afghanistan heroes.
And life doesn't stop once they get back home. Obviously, it's a new beginning, or a different kind of beginning, once getting back on American soil and trying to do the best they can to live life to the fullest. And Bell Brothers, you guys are taking part. This is going to be a big event. It's a fundraiser, correct?
We're actually starting our fundraiser. This kicks off today and it goes through Veterans Day of November 12th. So we're trying to raise over $50,000 for the disabled veterans.
And where would that money go?
To the disabled veterans, directly to them.
And what types of services are we looking at? Because, I mean, a lot of people talk about, you know, the physical limitation, but there's also a lot of counseling that needs to be taking place. Families who need help kind of trying to work things out when things are totally changed, right, Ed?
Exactly. And we have various services from insurance to GI Bill, so they can return and get educations paid for by the government. Additionally, we have volunteer drivers at every VA hospital and vans that have been donated by Ford, and these veteran soldiers that are disabled themselves volunteer and drive those to pick up the veterans and their caregivers for their appointments and take them to the VA hospital. So that's another portion of it. You know, we have hundreds of thousands of programs that include families. It's a brand new family caregiver program where if a wife is taking care of her husband because he's been seriously injured in Iraq or Afghanistan, they can be compensated.
They can have some money
as well.
Right? Yeah, and every little bit helps.
And the and the benefit process is the absolute largest, because there are many wounded soldiers coming back.
That's the truth, more than perhaps any other war of our time. Thank you so much to the Bell Brothers, and thank you, Ed. We appreciate you being here, and thanks for serving.
It's my pleasure.
All right.
Thanks.
We'll have much more information on our website, KCRA.com. The game is at 1:05, so pretty cool stuff. May Fasai has got some travel tips for us right now.